and welcome back to another episode with The Hidden Medium. This episode is an update to the My Cousin's Wedding episode. So if you haven't listened to that one yet, then scroll to the end and hit the direct link I placed there just for you. If you are still listening, then I will assume you have listened to the aforementioned episode and are eager and ready for an update. So here it is. I mentioned that there were 3 to 5 spirits, but I wasn't sure who they were. Perhaps because my grandpa was protecting me from all the craziness of so many spirits at the church. Not sure. So my aunt sent me some pictures and I found one that spoke to me and I focused on it. Took a deep breath, cleared my mind, and I got a vision. It was a tiny bird, kind of like an American traditional tattoo style tiny bird. It wasn't flapping its wings, yet it was soaring through the air, almost looking like it was in a flip book. The instrumentals to the song Free Bird by Leonard Skinner accompanied this vision. Now, I was in a quiet room with no radio or TV on, but I thought, this can't be right. Must be my own thoughts intruding. I have no idea why I would think that because I didn't even know the song that was playing. I actually remembered hearing it in a movie and then looked up the movie to find the song. I guess I will always just deal with that element of doubt, no matter how many times my abilities are confirmed. I guess communicating with spirits is a weird ability, and it takes some getting used to even after 40 years. So I reached out to my aunt to tell her about my vision. It seemed to make absolutely zero sense to me. However, if I learned anything in all my years, it's just to say what you saw because somehow it always seems to make sense to the receiver of the message. Turns out my aunt's mother used to call my cousin her little bird. So much so that my cousin was considering getting a tattoo of a little bird in memory of her grandma. As for the Free Bird song, we considered that perhaps it might be my aunt's son who took his own life at 17 years of age. His father is a Leonard Skinner fan, and perhaps that is how her son thought it was best to come through. I smiled at the idea and was like, well, that would be the first spirit collab I have ever encountered, but it did make sense. So I guess the takeaway of this episode is to remind you once again that death of the human form is not the end of our soul's journey. Our loved ones continue to love us and participate in our lives now and forever. Thank you so much for listening to this update and to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and share with your friends because all of this helps my channel grow so I may continue to share my gifts with the world.